So you've been watching my videos, you know I like this Insta360 GO camera. It's got about 8 gigabytes of storage in it. It records at HD level. You can record 5 minutes, about 5 clips of 5 minutes in FPV mode, either stabilized or unstabilized. So when I got this, I wanted to put it on one of my 2.5-inch whoops. This is what I called the Wren. Now I originally did the Wren. You can tell I've done a lot of flying with it. I initially put just a generic mount that you can get off the internet, that you had to strap it to the front. I found out that I had to cut it down quite a bit because it would obstruct some of the imagery. And then it was, when it was positioned in the front there, you know, basically right over top of the FPV camera, some of the ducks would show. So I designed my own for this Go to go on there out of TPU, and I found I had to reposition it. So you can see I had to drill some holes to actually get down to hold this on. So I thought there'd be a better way, because I wanted to not only have it fly on this quad, I got a bunch of other quads. So I came up with a new system, which I call the KMS, which is the Keystone mounting system. It uses a PLA base mount for the quad, and then it has a Keystone shaped catch that you can put an Insta360 GO TPU mount on the front of it, and then you can position it based on your quad to be able to fit properly. And it slips on pretty easily. You just have to lift up the front end, it slides in, and then it locks into place. So once I had it for this particular quad, I did it for other quads. So here's one I did for the Emax Tiny Hawk Freestyle. And I have a number of holes on there, so it's adaptable for both the original Tiny Hawk Freestyle as well as the Tiny Hawk 2. I have another mount that I did for the Emax Tiny Hawk Race. This works really good. It picks up one of the holes in the motor. This is one that's on the Larva X. I put the ducks on the Larva X, but it'll work without the ducks. Yeah, it works really good. I also designed a mount for both the Reptile Cloud 149 HD, which is what I have here, as well as the original Reptile Cloud 149 Classic, which has a little bit shorter frame and has a little different spacing for the holes in the front and in the back. And as you've probably seen in some of my videos, I also made a mount for the camera that goes on the back side of both versions of the Cloud. So that's kind of cool, taking video both directions for one flight, and you mix that together in post and it looks pretty neat. I have another style here which is meant to go on top of or below a battery, or you can actually just screw mount it into like an airplane or another surface. You can even slide a strap through the center on that one. This one you just strap on top or below a battery. This next design here is it'll hold the mount on through using a strap. You can use this one for the 1/2-inch strap, or this one for a 1-inch wide strap. And what's kind of nice with the way I have the cutouts there, you can have the Go pointing in either direction and even backwards. So it's something you won't find on any of the other mounts out there. Another fun aspect of using this Keystone mounting system is you can print up some things that just locks right in place. Here's a little guy from Easter Island. Here's some dude with a big head. There's a hot babe. Here's a hand. This is the Spock Live Long and Prosper, but you could put any finger up in the air that you want.